There was a CNN article over the weekend all about the spread of the flat earth community. The headline was, "The Flat Earth Conspiracy is Spreading Around the Globe." Well played, CNN. I don't think I need to debunk the flat earth people since they've been debunked for thousands of years, but I wanted to highlight a couple of things from that article. First, some of the conspiracy theorists were complaining about how they're losing friends over this. One guy said he didn't want to be a flat earther because, quote, "Would you wake up in the morning and want everyone to think you're an idiot?" Another guy said he was eager to debate scientists, but they always laughed at him and basically said flat earthers were dumb. There's a reason for that. They are. They're demonstrably, obviously wrong. I would say they live in a bubble, but they probably don't believe in those either. But no one should feel bad for them. Just because they're ostracized doesn't mean their views deserve any respect. In this case, I can see why their friends might want to distance themselves. Why surround yourself with people unable to accept even the most basic of realities? They don't care about facts or evidence. They don't have any respect for science. They value trolling over truth. Just because a belief is unpopular doesn't mean it's legitimate. Just because people shun you doesn't mean they're wrong. Just because you think you're a critical thinker doesn't make it so. And just because something goes viral doesn't mean you're onto something. You can find like-minded people for anything, certainly now more than ever. Creationist Ken Ham has created a whole empire out of that. But ideas need to earn credibility. The flat earthers have none, and they shouldn't. Okay, all that said, I will admit I actually found myself nodding along to some of what they said about what it was like believing in something that's wildly unpopular. I've been there. A lot of you have been there. A lot of you may be there right now because you're an atheist. So you know what it's like to find people, online or in person, who seem to finally get you. You know how it feels when you realize you've been wrong about something so big, and the power you feel when you realize that you finally understand something that everyone else seems to get wrong. You might know what it's like to be ostracized for your beliefs. Maybe you've lost friends over it. Maybe you've lost family. The difference, of course, is that flat earthers just seem to believe anything that sounds conspiratorial enough. A lot of the people mentioned in that CNN article are anti-vaxxers, or they're 9/11 truthers. They act like anything people accept as true must be questioned. And when you start with that premise, rather than the evidence, you're going to get a lot of things wrong. So, while I can find a lot of similarities between their situation and my own, there are key differences. I value science and reason. I try really hard not to fall for obvious lies. I hope that's the case for anyone watching too. But I have met plenty of atheists who are right about God and wrong about so many other things. The thing about flat earthers is that they appear harmless, maybe silly, but they're not. By celebrating their own gullibility, they are making it easier for more harmful beliefs to spread. They've created this rabbit hole where dangerous conspiracies can thrive. That's the problem with them. I'm not worried the flat earth belief will create any long-term harm or that everyone's gonna suddenly accept it. I am worried about what else these people might believe, because apparently they are capable of falling for anything.